Hey, what's up, everybody? In the mix, in the mix. What's up, YouTube world? Hey, I'm General Vader. I am here with the hitman himself of all the hits, Mr. Jump Street.
What's up, audience? What's going on? Hope everybody's doing well. We're up here trying to keep you maxed and relaxed on the In the Mix show. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Have a safe and happy holiday. Eat, but don't eat too much, okay?
Please don't eat too much.
We eat to live. We don't live to eat. So let's do it. Let's do it the right way. Eat healthy and have a safe and happy holiday. Wish everybody the best.
No doubt, no doubt. Like he said, let's practice eating healthy because a lot of this food out here that we're calling soul food is not good for us, brothers and sisters.
For the soul or the body.
Not good for the soul nor the body. Hey, I couldn't have said that better, Jump. Yeah. But you know what? We're going to just keep this independent music going. We know a lot of you want to talk about this cover that Serena Williams did with, what's that, the GQ magazine? Bad Taste, Serena, Bad Taste, and the designer who was behind it. Bad Taste, Bad Taste.
I don't know who's advising Serena, but they're not giving her the best advice, man, because there have been a few things, man, that have happened as of late involving her, and they just haven't been the best decisions, in my opinion. I mean, but hey, she's human. She can make mistakes like anybody else, but hopefully we learn from the mistakes that we make and we don't continue making them. So I just want to say I don't think it's all on her because she's being poorly advised by somebody.
But you know what? In the end, she made that decision to go into that. That's like if me and you were working somewhere and they wanted us to come do the radio show in blackface, and we agreed. No, it'll never happen. But say for instance, if we did, we were grown men, we're over 21, and making our own decisions. And we got some coons out here that will side and say, well, you know, I need the money, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. See, that's being a coon.
That's a super coon. That's a super coon.
Hey, John, go ahead and load up some more music, man. This is In the Mix on the Mighty Black One channel. The new In the Mix channel is coming in weeks to come, so just stay tuned. We don't just play music. We do talk. Oh, yeah. And this is a new song called Cutie. Cutie Pie. I'm sure a whole lot of brothers been called that by some fine
sisters too. Hey, don't leave out the sisters.
Oh yeah, that's a whole lot of them out here.
Today,
ladies and gentlemen, In the Mix.
Cutie pie, won't you come and sit next to me? We can't touch, but you give me my eyes a treat. I like your attitude. I like the way you move. Look me up in 10 years, maybe we can groove. Cutie pie, won't you carry my books for me? I wanna give you the number to my residency. It's just a phone call, won't hurt at all. And if I like you, then I meet you at the nearest mall. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie, cutie, hey cutie, hey cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. So high, got me jumping out of my seat. Exciting like the shoes that hold up my feet. Think you wanna play? Baby, not today. And I can tell that y'all been ready, cause it's in your face. Cutie, for real, let me know. What's the deal? I'ma get back to you, cause I feel like you can be my Jack and maybe I can be your Jill. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie, hey cutie, hey cutie pie, cutie pie, coming through me. Hey cutie, you think you're smart enough to try to school me? Cutie, you think you're
Okay. That was called Cutie.
That's to all the cutie pies out there in the audience.
To all those,
I'm talking about the females. I ain't nothing against the brothers, but I'm talking about the females. That's me.
hey, talking about those sisters out there. What's going on, Deborah Greenwood? She a cutie pie. What's going on? I'm going to say hello to my sister, Cher. She a cutie pie. Hello to Lucy of Outside the Ring. She a cutie pie. That's right. All those beautiful cutie pies.
Stop flirting, man. Stop flirting.
Hey, if I didn't shout Miss Greenwood out, I'd be in trouble.
You shout her out. What's up, Miss Greenwood?
All right. Hey, Miss Greenwood, somebody else want to shout you out. The dump.
Moving on. Also, we want to. No doubt, we want to send out our love to the one and only Uncle Rudy, who yes, our brother in arms, and we do every show in dedication to Uncle Rudy. That's right, dedication and honor to our brother. Uncle to the rap star Nelly, and like Vader once said many years ago, he's not just Nelly's uncle, he's our uncle.
He's all of our uncle, man. And we miss him. We lost him a few years ago, but he's still with us in spirit.
That's right. So every show is done in dedication to the one and only legendary Uncle Rudy. So we're going to keep going with this great music we got going for you. That last track was Cutie Pie. Man, that's a bad jam, Vader. You know what, man?
We're going to keep giving them bad.
You know what? Vader be making me sick sometimes. He be getting the ups on me, man. He get the ups on me sometimes. I'll be like, man. Vader said, Jump, you gonna like this. You gonna like this. You know what, man? He's absolutely right. And we hope you like it as well. But man, you know what? He gets me. But anyway, we'll get back to this great music because right now we got Unified Tribe. And you're listening to In the Mix with Vader and Jump Street. I'll be right back.
All I want is you.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Oh no, baby girl. All I want is you. All I want is you. Don't wanna be without your love. So say that you do love me. Please God, give me one more chance to touch her, kiss her, hold her. I know it's meant to be for me to be her lover. Letting go is hard, you see. Don't want this reality. There's a joke being played on us. Gotta find a way to regain her trust. Girl, let's work this out. Gotta get past all your doubt. Need you to be down with me. I got your back, girl, can't you see? Don't leave saying I don't listen. Loving you has become my mission. Take your mind back to the beginning when we were in the Garden of Eden. Your love. All I want is you. All I want is you. Don't wanna be without your love. So say that you do. Say that you love me. Don't wanna be without you. Don't wanna, baby. All I want is you. All I want is you. Without your love. So say it, girl. Say that you love me. You leave, baby, let's take a trip. Tell me how to keep our relationship. I can take what you gotta say. It's cool. It'll be okay. Holding on without a doubt. Don't be afraid, baby, I won't bounce. I believe and I love it strong. I know I love it true and it can't be wrong. Agony and the ecstasy, mystery and the fantasy. Hey, you're the only person in the world for me. I won't lose you cause you're feeling weak. The fact is our love's unique. You're my heart and my soul inspiration. Without your love, all I want is you. All I want is you, baby. Without your love. So say that you do. Say that you do. Love me. Oh, I don't wanna be without your love. Ooh, yeah.
All right, this is In the Mix. That's right. And you know what? If you're a wrestling fan or a wrestling promoter or a wrestler, or you're just a wrestling fan, I have a wrestling show that you can check out every Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on our Facebook page, Outside the Ring Internet Radio Show. That's right. You can catch Shav, Lucy, Mr. Bibbs, and myself talking about nothing but professional wrestling at its best. And we're also representing that independent wrestling movement on the show. So just go to both our Facebook pages, go to the Outside the Ring Internet Radio Show page, and feel free to join the group and watch the show. Or you can go to Ferguson Hot Talk Radio and go to that page and check us out also. And check my friends out on Thursday. That's right, we have more wrestling for you. The MMWA Talk Show with Dirty and Commissioner Jim Gordon. I be wanting to say Jim. Did I say Jim Gordon? I be wanting to say Jim Gordon, but hey, Commissioner Jim Harris.
If you're not careful, Batman might even show up.
Hey, Job, I like how we played that. Hey, check out the MMWA Talk Show with my man Dirty and Commissioner Jim Harris, not Gordon, every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also, if you're in the St. Louis wrestling community, we have another big card coming up. I believe we have something coming up November 24th over on Lee May. And we also have the big MMWA card coming up December the 8th. I won't be able to make the 24th card, but I will show up for the December the 8th card. Me, Shav, Lucy, and everybody will be in the building. Dirty, he'll be there too with his old crazy self. So with that said, hey, this is In the Mix. We're giving you nothing but independent, unsigned artists at his best.
What did Uncle Rudy used to say? Nothing but the best of the independent artist movement.
You know what, Jump? I couldn't have said it no better. Couldn't have said it no better.
That's out of the book of Uncle Rudy. That's out of the book of Uncle Rudy.
That's right. Even the duck had to agree with you, Jump. And you know he won't throw Jump. How long you been on this duck $2, man?
It's been so long, I was hoping he forgot, but obviously he had it.
Hey, Jump, before we get into some music, they found a young man here in St. Louis. They found him hanging in his backyard, hanging from a tree or something. And the news media is not, like, really touching on that. Like we heard about, the Jewish synagogue places, people being shot and killed, which I don't justify that. But at the same time, I want the media to be sensitive to our stuff, too.
Absolutely.
There you go, John.
Absolutely. And Vader, you know what? Unfortunately, I did hear something about that as well. But you know what, Vader? This is not just an isolated incident here in St. Louis. This is happening all over the country, and the media is not necessarily reporting on it. Black people are being found hung in Alabama, Mississippi, and all over the place. So they're hanging. Guess what, people? Lynchings are still going on. And they don't want you to know about it because they don't want us protesting and holding our dollars and all this stuff that we've done historically. We need to get back to it because they're still carrying on the same tactics that they've always carried on, and they're murdering us and being allowed to do it and get away with it. They just don't want us complaining about it and protesting. No, he doesn't. He's the one who's stoking all this stuff up, man. Yeah. Racism is probably most likely going to be here with us forever, unfortunately. But the fans are being... The flames are being fanned, and he's stoking it and pouring fuel on the fire and just making things much worse. So, everything is what it's always been, only it's at a much higher level, okay? So don't go to sleep, y'all, because this stuff is not over. We're nowhere.
Stay woke.
Stay woke. Please wake up first, but when you do wake up, stay woke.
Yeah, stay with it. Right. And let's get back to some music. Ladies and gentlemen, this is In the Mix.
Never thought this way before. You would be my love, my joy. I really miss you, really miss you. Love was never on my list. till the day you kiss my lips. I really miss you, really miss you. Didn't think that I could feel something so rich, so real. But when I doubted, you made me change my mind. Deep down inside I knew somehow it would be you to take my heart and melt it with your soul. You know how to love me, you know how to please me, you know how to treat me like the queen that I am. We are always busy to find ways to see me, you know you can trust me, I won't stray away from you. Never thought this way before, you would be my love, my joy. I really miss you, really miss you. Love was never on my list till the day you kissed my lips. I really miss you, really miss you, really miss you.
My pretty-eyed lady, I knew you were the owner of my heart. I had to let you know it was meant for us to grow. And now we live in this ocean of love. I had to keep it real, let you know how I feel. Make you my wife, my queen for life. You know that I love you. You know that I need you. You know how to treat me like the king that I am. We are always busy to find ways to see me. You know you can trust me. I will always be with
Never
you.
thought this way before, you would be my love, my joy. I really miss you, really miss you. Love was never on my list till the day you kissed my lips. I really miss you, really miss you, really miss you. I can't imagine what I do,
All right, we're gonna just move on to another track. Hey, sometime you know it be like that. Sometime we're gonna move to another track. Hey, we hope everybody's having a great, peaceful Sunday evening. We're gonna just keep rocking and rolling with good music, and you know, just sit back with that special willing sister. Hey, that's about close to a Quiet Storm voice that I can get.
Willing sister.
Hey, she better be a willing sister, or you gonna be in trouble for sexual harassment. she better be willing. If not, brother, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. But you know what? You better be careful out here. Better be careful how you push up on these women. They got commercials now talking about what's sexual harassment and what's not. And regardless of what you hear out there, they ain't just the brothers out here doing it. You know, and speaking of people out here trying to be activists, what's her name, Alyssa Milano? First of all, who the hell are you to tell somebody to denounce somebody? Have you denounced Donald Trump, lady? What other racist white man have you denounced? They got the nerve to tell somebody to denounce Minister Farrakhan.
Let me say this, baby. These are the demands that the supposed hierarchy places on their slaves. You know what I mean? And when I say that, you know, all these people that we seem to have grown up looking at and liking and falling in love with, you know, because of their work, their body of work on television or in movies or music or what have you, these people don't give a damn about you, okay? And at the end of the day, they all show their true colors, and they show you what their agenda is, and it's up to us to have enough wherewithal within ourselves to identify them as who and what they truly are and what they stand for and represent. So don't let these people sway you. They're actors and so forth, and they're acting. They're pulling a, you know, they're doing what they're paid to do. So don't think that you know these people because you grew up watching them on television and they're not your family members and all that kind of stuff. These people have hidden agendas that they're trying to promote and get you to go along with, like the homosexuality, embracing it and accepting it. Oh, you need to accept everybody. Well, you know what? I don't hate anybody because they're homosexual. I don't hate anybody for any reason, but I'm not going to embrace something that God says is a sin. So You call it for what you want. I'm not going along with the plan. Okay, that's not part of my criteria. Not Vader's. I don't mean to speak for anybody, but I know it's not. But you're not going to get me to accept this. You're not going to get us to accept this and embrace this sinful act and agenda that you're perpetuating or trying to perpetuate. So we're not going for it. So we just want to let you know and let that be said. No, we're not. And don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes and trick you into believing that that's the right thing to do, because it's not.
You know, she want to hijack this women's march movement and sisters.
The one that the sisters started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another white person trying to take
something that we created.
Trying to appropriate our genius.
And I'm glad the sister didn't come out and denounce Minister Farrakhan. Minister Farrakhan didn't motivate those guys to go out there and shoot those people at the synagogue. You better look at your president, who's waving the flame, fanning the flames of racism.
Gasoline on it.
Oh, man. And have not. The media won't even come out and call this guy racist. Certain people.
They're afraid of being reprimanded and fired.
You got certain black ones that have come out. I know Angela Rye, she came out on them. Even Roland Martin came out. Sometimes I question his abilities too, but still, you should call these people out. And don't be scared. And you know what? We're going to just keep going with some more music, and we're going to just do what we do. And we do this every Sunday from 12 to 4. You know, sometimes we might have some technical difficulties. A whole lot of y'all with YouTube channels, y'all understand how that stuff works. But we're going to just keep moving and do what we do.
Keep moving and grooving, Vader. Ain't that what you mean?
Yeah, I tried not to say it, but, you know, moving and grooving. I'm a little old school with it. But, hey, you know what, John? What you got over there loaded up, man? All right, let's do it. This is In the Mix. Tell your friends about us.
Try to do things my way. How I'm in a mess. How. Time and time again, I've come back to you. I know I've been wrong, and for much too long. Don't turn me away. Please say it's okay. I am on my knees. Please, please. I feel so alone. The dark can be so cold. The dark can be cold. How did I get here? Cried so many tears. Cried so many tears. How can I go on? How can I? Time again. I've come back to you. I've come back to you. I know I've been wrong. I know I've been wrong. And for much too long. And for too long. Don't turn me away. Don't turn me away. Please say it's okay. Say it's okay. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. Time and time again, I've come back to you. I've come back to you. I know I've been wrong. I know I've been wrong. And for much too long. For so long. Don't turn me away. Don't turn me away. Please say it's okay. Please say it's okay. I am on my knees. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. You want the best for me, I know. Sometimes I have no self-control. Every time I try, I fail. Rescue me, I need your help. Lord, I know that I don't wrong. I'm with him for so long. All of the promises I made, all the broken that I have prayed. I've come back to you. I know I've been wrong, and for much too long. Don't turn me away. Please say it's okay. I am on my knees. Please, please. Time and time again, I've come back to you. I know I've been wrong, and for much too long. Don't turn me away. Please say it's okay. I am on my knees. Please. I am on my knees. Say that you love me. Say
All right, in the mix, in the mix, in the mix. That's where you're located. That's where we got you. We got you faded all into this independent music, but unsigned artists from all over the country, whether you're in St. Louis, Chicago, Atlanta, New York, Kentucky, you name it. I guarantee you we have it. It's like a big old buffet of different foods from different cities and different flavors. No, we don't have any pork. No, we don't have any swine up in here. So get it off your mind. We don't have any pork. We don't have any swine. We don't have no hog maws, no chitlins and all that. None of the favorites, because a lot of that stuff is killing y'all. It's killing you. It's taking you out of here. I got loved ones that it took out, and I miss them. But hey, we have to be careful about this eating and stuff. I wonder what do y'all teach our kids about Thanksgiving and all that? Do y'all teach them that the Pilgrims came and they were real nice to the Indians and everything? If you taught your kids that lie, shame on you. They didn't come over here being some goodwill ambassador to some Indians. That's not true. That is another lie. I know somebody going, why did he say that? Because, damn it, it's true. Hey, John, what you got over there load up, man? We're gonna just keep this little smooth groove going. And if you've been in trouble with your woman this week and you're listening to this good music, why don't you just go get the flowers, go get the gift, get that card. No, and put some money in that card. Don't just get an empty card. Put some money in it, man. We know some of y'all that got paid this week, or go in that old sock and pull some money out and put it in the card. I know you don't know what to say. Just say, baby, I'm sorry. That's all it takes. But mean it. Mean it. You know, mean it. You know, if you got to get on your knee and do it, fine, you know. You know, we work hard and do everything else for everybody else. You know, you can't leave your woman hanging. That's work, too. You ought to consider that a labor of love. And you know what? You're speaking of love, we're going to give you some Gary Taylor, Woman of Color. And black women, he's talking about y'all. So when I say woman of color, I'm talking about black, chocolate, beautiful, in the mix.
Woman of color, brown is your skin, pure is the source of the skin that you're in. My eyes fall upon you, feeling lost in a haze. But what stays in focus is that smile on your face. Woman of color, down to the bone, ageless in beauty, my queen on the throne. Tell me the secret of the ways that you move. Help me draw closer to the woman in you. Honey-colored sister with unspeakable eyes, chocolate-coated beauty as dark as the night. Coffee with a splash of cream is the color you are. There can be no explanation how you come so far. Woman of color, at the end of the road, I brush up against you in some unspoken code. I yearn for the closeness we are so overdue. Show me the garden of pleasure in you. Brown skin lady, so hard to ignore. A portrait of sweetness I have to measure of the love that you give. Breathe life into me so my passion can live. Honey, colored sweetness with unspeakable eyes. Chocolate coated candy as dark as the night. Coffee with a splash of cream dripping all over you. There's no explanation for the things I wanna do. Woman of color. Woman of mine, know that you're mine. I did it all kind, but no peace do I find without woman of color. Without woman of color. Brown is your skin, but girl, that's the skin that I'm in. Woman of mine, give it up to me tonight, right here tonight. Chocolate coated candy, honey coated candy, coffee with cream. Go ahead, drip it all over me. Yeah, all over me. I am I'm just where I need to be. There's no place I am free. I am so free. I am so free. Africa. Just where I need to be.
As I roam the heavens, my mind can contemplate what brought me to this place called freedom, far from a fallen state. Some call it peaceful, some say serenity. Such a place that was created by His holy majesty.
I am free. I am so free. I am so free. I'm just where I need to be. It's where I am free. I am so free. I am so free. Africa. I'm just where I need to be.
Ancient haunting voices calling from the past. But as my father this holy ground. Where your spirit can be found.
Ancient haunting voices calling from the past. But as my father promised, we now are free at last. From darkness to the dawn of truth, His light we do reflect. No more pain or sorrow, just glory. Glory we
Just where Africa.
Bless this holy ground. Where your spirit can be found.
Just where just where
Okay, welcome back to In the Mix. Just loading up music, getting everything ready for the next song. Yeah, I know a lot of us are getting ready for the next week, getting ready for the holiday. Well, this week, I'm talking about next week. Getting ready for this week here. You know, I know everybody's, loading up for the holiday, getting ready to do things with the family. But my thing is, I want to see peace and love all year round. Yeah.
Why does it only have to be displayed during so-called holidays? You know, it makes me think of one of my favorite movies, Vader. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's an old movie called Meet John Doe. And for all the classic movie lovers out there like myself, you know what I'm talking about. It's a movie with Gary Cooper, 1941 movie with Gary Cooper, Barbara Stanwyck, Edward Arnold, so many. As a cast of all-star cast. But anyway, the premise of the movie is about this rich guy buys this newspaper, and he fires the old staff. But so Barbara Stanwyck, they say, hey, don't forget to write your last column, sister, before you leave. And she says, okay, they want a last column. I'm gonna write a doozy. So she writes this story about this guy named John Doe who's gonna commit suicide at the stroke of midnight on Christmas Eve, right? On Christmas Day, and but it's a hoax. It's a hoax. He just wrote a great story, and everybody in town went crazy over it. They said, man, who's this guy John Doe? He's gonna commit suicide. He's gonna jump off the tallest building in the city at 12 midnight on Christmas Eve. So it's like they get intrigued and everybody gets caught up with it. They start John Doe fan clubs and everything. So now the problem is she saved her job, but now she's got to find a John Doe to fit the bill. So she's got a long list of bums that comes into office. And they, anyway, make a long story short, they get Gary Cooper because he looks the part and he sounds the part. And but he doesn't like the fact that they're scamming people.
Ms. Greenwood said we sound good.
Hey, Miss Greenwood, how you doing, lady?
I think
But
somebody want to say hello to Deborah. She was.
somebody wants to say hello to Miss Greenwood.
Yes, Jeffrey, how's it doing? What about $2?
How did he get in the bill?
Wait a minute, hey, just hold him back while I say this piece right here, Vader. Hold him back, Vader. Hold him back. He's trying to hit me with his wing. But anyway, but the movie exemplifies exactly what we're talking about here. Why do we have to? See, to me, when you only show love during the holidays, that means it's like we're being manipulated. It's like we're puppets, somebody's puppets, and they only want us to feel good to give them our money, okay? So feel good giving me your money. Yeah, we know we're robbing you. We know we're sticking you up, but give us your money anyway, you know? Yeah, the name of goodwill. Hey, we're not robbing you. You're giving it to us freely. You know what I mean?
You know the other folks I can't stand around this time of the year, these different organizations as collecting turkeys and canned goods. What about the people who are struggling and the homeless people struggling every day? But some of you want to wait to Christmas and Thanksgiving just to be seen so you can look like this big shot.
You know what, Vader? It's great that you brought that point up because you know what? Now, they tell you, now during the holidays, you don't have to worry about poisoning people. But every other day, oh, we can't give them food because if they get sick off of it, they're going to sue us. You know what I mean?
And you can't throw money at a problem. That sounds so Republican-like. Well, you got some Democrats that say that mess, too.
Wait a minute, wait. Yes, you can throw money at a problem. You throw money at every other problem you got. You know what I mean?
And you know, this government came up with a lot of money for weapons and wars and stuff.
Now, if you can do that,
And
you're throwing money at a problem,
and
right?
Mitch McConnell and them want to cut a lot of the social program, but that's amazing how they can find money to get weapons and stuff. Ain't nobody shooting guns at this country. And I still believe just every day that 9/11 was self-manufactured here in America.
It was set up, okay? And my thing is that's our belief.
Get mad at me all they want.
Well, I don't care either because the proof is out there. It's obvious. But when W. Bush was in there, they found money. They found money to start wars and found money for everything else they wanted to pull off. So I mean, hey, they do what they want to do. They have money for what they want to do.
Have a Republican feel like he's losing ground, losing faith with the people. Let's start a war.
Yeah. Because wars generate what? Money and dead bodies. So anyway, we're gonna get back to this great music.
Oh yeah.
But Miss Greenwood, we're sending this out specifically to you, and everybody else, feel free to love it as well.
I want you to know you're beautiful. Whatever he did, girl, forget it. I've been dreaming, thinking about you, girl. It's time to let him go, 'cause he hurt me so. I know I'm young, but I'm the right guy. I have you smiling in your sleep every night, girl. We forever young. I want this to be a forever. You're crying every night. I'm here to save you. I'm here for you, like a shining night and over. You're beautiful. It's like I lose my breath every time you come around. You're beautiful, you're beautiful. I want this to be a forever love. I'll do what I can to make it right. I'ma change your whole life. You think you're dreaming, but you're living your reality. I know I'm young, but I'm the right guy. I have you smiling in your sleep every night, girl. We forever young. I want this to be a forever. You're crying every night. I'm here to save you. I'm here for I want this to be a forever love.
I'ma ease your pain, have you feeling better, so you can wipe your rain. Cause it's changing weather, your life won't be the same. Cause now we together, he gon' learn his lesson, so quit your stressing. He lost you, so he lost it all. Earthquake, watch the world fall. When you down, I'm the one to call. My name is Exclusive, I'ma save them all.
I hear you crying every night out. Here to save you. I'm here for you. I'm a shining knight in armor. You're beautiful. It's like I lose my breath every time you come around. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I want this to be a forever love.
Miss Greenwood, we send that out to you. Yep, your friend Squeaky and the duck. Hey, Deb, it's Squeaky send it out to you. Man, John, why are these characters just coming through the door?
Shut up, shut up.
He told me to shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, that song was beautiful. Yeah, what was the young man's name? Exclusive. And you know what? We have some more music. That's right. Have some more music. John, what you got queued up, man? All right. How about that? In the mix.
When Shaddai is singing, we are hearing the sound of life in creative mode. The genesis of music as we witness her transformation. From a mortal woman into the breath of the Almighty. Moving through the ether, transporting us into the timeless space of eternity. When Shaddai is singing, our inner beings are moved to dance as we're lifted into the blessed beauty of her song. Rising beyond the carnal to that spiritual existence where love is life and life is love. From note to blessed note, we soar higher and higher, instantly aware that we cannot descend while Shaddai is singing. For she is that wind beneath our wings, the air that fills our lungs, the focus that gives sight to our eyes, as heaven becomes a reality in a moment. When Shaddai is singing, we're hearing the sound of life in creative mode. The genesis of music as we witness her transformation from a mortal woman into the breath of the Almighty.
Yes, I'll lead you to a land of paradise. Yes, I'll lead you to
When Shaddai is singing, our inner beings are moved to dance as we're lifted into the blessed beauty of her song.
In the mix, in the mix, in the mix. You know what, John? We're going to have to step the tempo up just a little bit, man. Yeah. Yeah, too smooth out, man. And I'm in kind, man.
Yeah, the great Ami Khan.
Yeah. Yeah, legendary. His legend will continue to live on, just like Uncle Rudy's legend will continue to live on. Uncle Rudy has a daughter named Shania.
She was named after that lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but hello, Sheila Haynes and the family. That's right. You know, we have number love for you here on the In the Mix show. That New Black City legacy lives on through me and Jump Street. And also on the Outside the Ring show, the stuff that Palm Alexander is doing. You know what, Jump? We're going to have to take a pause for the calls. We're going to restart this up. We have to change the resolution. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to consider this In the Mix part 1, okay? And we shall be back. We're going to restart the show. We got to take a pause for the calls.